What we're doing today at the Urbanetta and Social Justice poster session is we're allowing students who have completed their research to share the main elements of their research. So when they make a poster, they essentially make slides that explain what the problem was they were researching. They had to do a kind of an action research. So they identify a problem in their own practice. They read a lot about this, so they have sort of a theoretical framework and understand how what others have said and done about it. And then they set themselves a task where they try something new with their students and see what happens. It's as simple as that.
Teachers have named what they saw as problems in the communities that they were teaching in, how they related to the young people in front of them in their classrooms, and then more importantly, surveyed the research, surveyed the theory in order to respond to those problems with solutions, with critical, cultural, historical, pragmatic, and inspirational solutions to the problems that they saw.
Like, there's just a group of beautiful, wonderful people all from the Bay Area. And it's like these great networks and connections that we build. So it's like, we're not isolated out there. We have other people we could talk to and collaborate with. And that's a powerful thing, because, it makes us feel like we're not alone.
I think it's really amazing to be able to see everybody's work, right? Because we're in class together and we're discussing all of these theoretical ideas. We're talking about what our projects are, but to be able to sit with people and actually discuss what they found and the conclusions of that research, and more importantly, I think what that means for our communities and for the impact that it has on our kids is amazing, because now I'm looking at their research and I'm like, oh, I could do that in my classroom too. Yay, that's something else that I can do that's going to benefit the young people that I work with, which at the end of the day is the reason that we're all here.
It's a good dialectic to share, okay, this is what's happening, and I see the same thing happening, or I don't see the same thing, and how can we dialogue and share our practices?
I've been teaching kindergarten. This year I've been a student teacher, and I've been teaching in the Mission District, and I wanted to hand all the power over to the students, all of it, so they could generate what they needed to feel loved and safe inside the classroom. There were some really magical experiences when the students' voices were the engine. On those days, I saw kids turn into a team and turn into a community where they were listening and communicating. We'd been using mandated curricula that was actually pretty boring, but this time their lives were the center of this instruction. And that allowed students to no longer feel silenced or isolated when they were in trouble. Instead, students would apologize for making someone feel bad.
The one theme I saw throughout all the students' research is that they are engaging, implementing, and reflecting on teaching practices that are intended to actually change young people's lives.
We're so happy with this challenge. It's not business as usual. And this cohort is going to make a great difference out in the schools.
The biggest trend that I've noticed today in my 2 years here is that building personal relationships is the most important thing as a teacher.
This program trains people and brings people together in a way that I haven't seen in other programs.